Hey, it's James from 10,000 Takes, here to give you some rundown of what's going on in the NBA playoffs. Last night, the Los Angeles Clippers tied the series at 3 games apiece with the Utah Jazz in Utah. So Game 7 is going to be tomorrow at noon in LA. Game 7. I kind of figured that this series would go into 7 games just because these teams are so evenly matched. I believe that they did have the same record in the regular season. The Clippers had the tiebreaker. My prediction for tomorrow? Well, coming into the series, I did say that the Jazz would defeat the Clippers in 7, and I'm going to stick to that because I really like what the Jazz have going for them, and the Clippers don't have Blake Griffin. I think the Jazz have more depth around them. They have more young talent, and I think that they're going to be able to run with them. I don't think that CP3 and DeAndre Jordan and JJ Redick is going to be enough to hold off the Jazz. The one thing that the Jazz do have that's going to be a problem is Rudy Gobert is clearly injured. He's clearly got a lot of foot problems, and that's the one thing that could really come back to bite Utah, especially since that he has to be the one to guard DeAndre Jordan. But ultimately, I think that the Jazz will come out and they will move on to face the Golden State Warriors in the second round of the playoffs. That should be fun since the Jazz are one of the fastest rising teams in the NBA. And the next game tomorrow, it's the first game of the Boston Celtics Washington Wizards series. What do I think is going to happen in this series? I like the Wizards to win this series, and I like the Wizards to win this one in 7 games. The reason why I like the Wizards is because they are a deep team. I love what John Wall and Bradley Beal have been doing. They're proven to be one of the best backcourts in the NBA. Otto Porter has been a huge X factor this year. He has really stepped up his game and helped this team improve. Because remember, they didn't even make the playoffs last season, and now they're the 4 seed looking to take on Cleveland in the conference finals. I like what they've done with Markieff Morris. They've brought him back. He had a rough season last year in Phoenix, but he is back to his full self again. Marcin Gortat is a good big man that can score and he can defend and he can rebound. You can't ask for much more in a big man. Boston, though, they're not to be sneezed on because Isaiah Thomas had an MVP caliber season. Jay Crowder, I love his defense. Avery Bradley can score. He can defend. He can do a lot of things. I just think that Boston is going to have trouble with the Jazz strength in the starting lineup. The Wizards starting 5. But it's going to be a very fun series. I don't think the Eastern Conference has been this entertaining in a long time. So we're going to see what's going to happen. JT out.